actually Wednesday and I'm about to write a mock exam. I'm actually 2 minutes late, but I'm taking the 2 minutes so that I can make this intro quickly. So we have, I'll explain everything properly later, but for now, let's go get this exam done.
I've got it.
The actual section name. It's so cold. It's so cold, but I've decided to go to the library. I was actually gonna. Oh my gosh! I almost got blown away. I was going to go home, but I'm gonna sleep if I go home. And I really need to work because I have my other job later. So I really need to prioritize getting some work in. So we are just walking towards the library now. So I'll see you when we get inside. Hey girls, I'm back home. It's my selfie light. It's 6 p.m. now. I really want to commit to closing my rings. Last week I didn't close them, yes. Last week, like I said, was a tough week. Okay, so in order to close my ring for today, what am I left with? Okay, just 100 calories, easy, and 30 minutes of exercise, easy. Okay. So today is the next day, officially on our study break, but I just wanted to share with you guys my study plan. So yesterday I wrote a mock exam, which is a fake exam, a simulated exam, just to make us like see what it's going to be like. And I'm so grateful for that opportunity, because if we didn't have the mock exam yesterday, there are so many things I would not have known. For example, I didn't know that it's an open book exam. Like, being an accounting student, especially working towards being a chartered accountant, we all know that it's open book, in the sense that like we take our legislation with us. So they've been saying open book, open book, open book. So I thought, okay, that's fine. Open book as in like I can bring my legislation. No. Open book as in you can bring everything. I was sitting across someone who had her notes and everything. And I was like, what is going on? Can't you know, guys, you can bring every single thing to your exam, right? But now my theory is that if you are allowed to bring your materials to an exam, the exam is definitely going to be difficult. I wouldn't even cap. Like, it's going to be difficult, and I don't want to put myself in a position where I am reliant on the fact that I can quickly scan through my notes. I want to be as prepared as possible, but also prepared in the sense of my work, like knowing my work and knowing how to identify issues in like the tax scenario, but also knowing where my work is in case there's a particular concept I'm struggling with, you know. So I have a whole list of the things that I am not doing in my actual exam. I wrote on a whole sticky note when I was at the mock exam, because I just felt like if I said to myself like, yeah, I'll do that, I'll forget, and then I'll never actually improve on the thing that challenged me in the actual exam. And I also didn't want to like just be like, yeah, you know, I wanted to be super proactive about it and also write down all these things while I am in the environment that is making me uncomfortable at the time. Do you get what I mean? So for my actual exam, no nails. I am removing these this weekend. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I'm sure you have, that like if you compare my study vlogs from last year to this year, I do a lot of typing this year, right? Everything is just type. And I didn't know that our exam would also be just typing, just like how our assignments are, but it is. And I realized that my nails were making it harder for me to type. Another thing I need to work on, I need to flag. Yesterday I did the VAT section in the mock exam without flagging, so I was relying on my assumed knowledge and I got the whole section right, thank God. But I'm not doing that to myself again. I was also using the index. If you are a tax student or you do tax in your undergrad on the way to your CA journey, your index, guys, use your index. Go to your index in your legislation. It's a little book, okay? There's always an index at the end of the chapter. So use your index. Use your index, okay? Use it. It helps and it guides. It doesn't give you everything, but it's a good guide. I need to know my sections. For example, this question here is asking like, what would the income tax consequences of the above transaction be, right? And there was a whole write-off of debts. And I know in my mind, like, this is debt benefits, man. Like, it's a debt benefit. But I wasn't sure because I don't know my sections that well. Do you get what I mean? So now when I was marking after the mock exam, it was a debt benefit. So I just want to be more like sure in my answers and sure in my thoughts. And the only way I'm going to be able to do that, I feel, is by knowing my sections. Because if I know my sections, I'm confident. Do you get what I mean? And then another thing they're going to be doing is that they're going to be releasing the scenario a few days before the exam. So I want to prepare that scenario the best way I can. Like, guys, I want to dive deep into the scenario. I want to reread it. One thing about me, I read very fast, which has come to my advantage in the sense that, like, in primary school, you know, I was always top 10, number 1, number 2, number 3, ganjalo. And I think it's because I was just able to read things quickly and grasp them quickly. But then in high school, I started struggling when I was doing things like accounting or like chemistry and things like that, because, you know, you need to be attentive to everything. Like, every line might mean something, every symbol might mean something. But because I read very quickly. Oh, guys, I read very quickly. In scenarios like tax and stuff, I would miss things. Like, even in my assignments, I think there was one scenario where it was speaking about like cashing out a deposit, right? And cash is not an asset under CGT consequences. But I just saw deposits and I was just like, okay, it's a bank account, so it's an asset, what was CGT? No, it literally says it was cashed out. Cash is not an asset, therefore there's no CGT consequences. But do you see how that completely changes my whole answer? So I want to make sure that I know that scenario, I've gone through it. If it means I must print it out multiple times and do each like question deeply, that's great. But now, one thing, we get the scenario, we don't get the questions. So you just think of what they could possibly ask from what they're giving you. You know what I mean? And that's why it goes back to my point of like, I want to know my sections well, because if I know my sections well, I can be able to also identify where they are about to ask me something about that section. Also need to do my Excel inputs, like the adding, the subtracting, the division and stuff, I just need to remind myself of those things because the tax return is done on an Excel spreadsheet. So yeah, guys, that is my analysis for what I need to improve on for the actual exam. And then the last thing I want to show you is that I made a table on Word where it has my lessons here, lessons, lectures, textbook readings, interpretation notes, flagging, what's this, tutorial, and the team's videos, and reflection and notes if need be. And then these are all the topics that we've done. So I did this in preparation for the exam that I'm just going to use them as my checklist. So obviously there's some things I've watched the lectures already. I'm just going to tick off on the lecture part. So this is going to be our checklist. How yummy does it look? Oh, this is my only order actually at Simply Asia. It's the 505. So good, and I get the beef one. 505 beef, and I also sometimes here and there I will get maybe like the chicken spring rolls or the duck. So good, the sauce so good. Oh, yum. Morning guys, it's the next day. How's it going? How you guys doing? My hands are so dry. So today we're working from home again, which I'm actually very happy about because moving around a lot is going to deplete me, especially because I'm on my period. Like, I'm not in the mood for anything. I just made a bit of breakfast. I made the frozen pancakes that I bought izolo that I showed you guys from Woolworths, and I'm yet to taste them. So these are my eggs, my avo, and the pancakes. So they're not giving very pancakey right now. They just give what's the one that's flat? I don't know which one is flat. Is a pancake flat or flapjack flat? Otherwise we are going to work. I really want to finish, excuse me, I've been doing one topic the whole week, like, you know, so I really want to finish this trust and donations tax thing. So that's what I'm gonna do for the afternoon. I also want to do my laundry because I didn't get a chance to do it yesterday. I was super exhausted. So that's the plan, and then I have work later. My period pains are knocking me down, but I'm gonna try ignore them because what? I couldn't sleep last night because I was in pain and I was just in pain. My phone is still in black and white. I don't know if I told you guys about this, but I put my phone in black and white so that I can be off it a lot more, because you know, colors and stuff, guys, is very stimulating. On TikTok you see everyone's colors, you see everything. WhatsApp is green, Instagram busy, but when it's black and white it's not enticing, so it bores me a lot faster, and then I get to put my phone down. So if you guys need a hack on how to not doom scroll too much, there you have one. So it's this setting over here, and you just switch it out. Like, you know, now it's back to normal, and then I switch it. Yeah, so that's the vibe right now. Around the corner. So that's John. Right. It's not bad, just usual stuff. Oh shoot. Outside now, and so I'm just gonna quickly get ready, do my makeup. The time is 4 p.m. Hoping to be out of here by, I don't know, 4:30. Okay guys, I just finished getting ready and I wanted to do a quick fit check. So I'm wearing these jeans from Shein and this top is from Mr. Price, I think, and my makeup is done. I just added blue eyeliner just for some dramatic effects, but I am so in love with my makeup. I'm so happy that I am back on that foundation. Yeah, so I'm going to head out and now see then. Sunday. It's actually quite late. It's like 6 p.m. Well, 22. Yesterday was quite fun. I had a really good time with my friends. I'm also very happy that I didn't drink too much because I knew that today would need me and the week would need me. I'm wearing this. I know you guys are gonna think I'm wearing sis clothes. No, because these ties are from Better Me, right? But then they got messed up in the wash and I don't know how to fix them, so I just wear them when I'm like in the house and stuff because I am not equipped. I don't know how to fix them. They were meant to be just pink and cute, but they got messed. I just want to walk on the treadmill and just think, literally just want to let off some steam, think, because if I sit in the house, I don't think I'll be productive, and then maybe we can cook and chat later. So yeah, let's go. Let's make dinner, watch some YouTube videos, and then we're gonna eat and then plan my week. Should I watch? I don't want to watch any like academic things. I don't need stress right now. Let me watch just girls living their lives. Oh man, that's some chicken and rice.